To find x is going to be difficult if you take the wrong route. Welcome back to my channel. We are asked to find the value of x if angle A is 45 degrees and this angle is 60 degrees and this is a right angle. So from here to here, let me call this point N. From A to point N is 30 and this is not drawn to scale. So first things first, let's consider triangle B and C. Okay, triangle B and C. So we have this, we have this, we have this, and this is C, this is B, and this is N. So here is 60 degrees, and this is our x. So using the basic trigonometric ratios, we have that tan 60 is going to be equal to, tan is opposite over adjacent. So our opposite is x because that is the line or the side that is opposite the angle. So our opposite is x divided by the adjacent, which is NC. Now let's call NC A. So this is A. Now tan 60 is root 3, right? So we have root 3 over 1 is equal to x divided by A. So if we cross multiply, we have x times 1 is x is equal to A times root 3 is A root 3. Now this is a very important equation, so I'm going to write it here, that x is equal to A root 3. Let's call this equation 1. Have you subscribed to my channel? If you have been getting value from this channel or this is the first time you are seeing us, please subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss our videos. We upload our videos as often as possible. Tune in at your convenience. There must be something new for you to watch. Give us a thumbs up if you love what we are doing, okay? All right. So now let's continue. Now let's consider triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. So we have this, we have this, we have this. So this is A, this is B, this is C. From here to here, from A to C, because this is A, from A to C will be 30 plus A, right? And this is angle 45 degrees. And from here to here is X. Okay, so applying the same rule that we applied in the first step, we find tan of 45 degrees. So tan 45 will be equal to, opposite is x and adjacent is 30 plus A. So tan 45 is 1. Therefore, we are going to have 1, let me write it here. 1 is equal to x divided by 30 plus A. If we now cross multiply, right, we are going to have x times 1 is x is equal to 1 times this will still give us 30 plus A. So we have found our second equation, that x is equal to 30 plus A. This is becoming very, very interesting. Please pardon the shadow. This is early morning. So this is first sunlight, early morning sunlight. So now we have x is also equal to 30 plus A. Now, remember that if we say that A is equal to B and that B is equal to C, right? Then we can still say that A is equal to B, which is equal to C. So definitely A can be equal to C as well, and B can be equal to A. So these three things can be equal to each other, okay? So if we should do that, that simply means that if x is equal to this and x is also equal to this, that simply means that this should be equal to that, right? So we are going to have that A root 3 is equal to 30 plus A. Now, let us transfer A to this side of the equation. So we have A root 3 If plus A crosses, it becomes minus A, is equal to 30. Now, if we factorize A out, A root 3 divided by A is root 3 minus A divided by A is 1 is equal to 30. So, moving forward, we have that A is equal to, so let's divide both sides by root 3 minus 1. Now, this will take away this. We now have that A is equal to 30 over root 3 minus 1. Now, recall that in mathematics, it is mathematically wrong for you to leave a surd as your denominator. Okay? Since our denominator is a surd, we need to make it a numerator. We need to rationalize it, sorry. So, rationalizing, and to rationalize, you are going to ensure that you use, since this is root 3 minus 1, the conjugate of root 3 minus 1 is root 3 plus 1. So we are going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by root 3 plus 1. So we can now write that A is equal to 30 divided by root 3 minus 1 multiplied by root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Now we have A is equal to 30 times this, which is 30 brackets root 3 plus 1, divided by this multiplied by this, root 3 minus 1 multiplied by root 3 plus 1. Now, what are we doing? If you look at the denominator, it is in this form. A minus B multiplied by A plus B, which is the same thing as A squared minus B squared. Difference of two squares. And if that is the case, that means that we can rewrite this as A is equal to 30 brackets root 3 plus 1 divided by A squared minus B squared, whereby our A is root 3. So we have root 3 squared minus our B is 1 squared. So we can write that A is equal to 30 brackets root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 squared. Square is going to remove our root sign and we are left with 3 minus 1 squared is 1. So we are going to end up with this. We are going to end up with this, that A is equal to 30 brackets root 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, which is 2. Now 2 we divide 30 to give us 15, right? That means our A is 15 brackets root 3 plus 1. Interesting, but we are not asked to find A. We are actually asked to find X, which happens to be the height of this triangle. Okay? Now to find X, we are going to make use of equation 1. Okay? So according to equation 1, X is equal to A root 3, right? So we can say X is equal to 15 brackets root 3 plus 1, all right, multiplied by root 3. Yeah. So now we have X is equal to 15 brackets root 3 times root 3. We are going to open this bracket using root 3. So root 3 times root 3 will give us what? 3. Root 3 times 1 will give you root 3. So this becomes our answer, 15 brackets 3 plus root 3. You can still find the value of X using this. So it's going to be 30 plus our A is 15 brackets root 3 plus 1. So you still go ahead and solve and get your answer. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.